guys, Rebecca Quest here, and I have the new pre-release box from Attack of the Vine, and we're gonna open this, we're gonna see what's inside, and then we're gonna build a sealed deck so we can do some sealed with some friends. So first of all, I do want to talk about what is in these boxes. There's a lot of fun goodies. These are going to be available at local game stores starting July 17th. You can check the Ravensburger Play Hub, which is tcg.ravensburgerplay.com, for a pre-release event near you. And in each box, you're going to get a cardboard box, a rules sheet, and it's going to talk about pack rush. Actually, you're going to get 4 dice, 6 booster packs, which is super fun, 1 of 3 special posters, which we're going to take a look at here, and 1 of 6 promo cards. So these are the posters, and there's Madrigals, there's Up, and there's Mickey and Minnie. And I have to say that I am very excited for the Madrigals poster. This is the one that I hope I get. And if I don't get it, then I'll have to trade until I get one because it's so gorgeous. And I love Encanto so much. So I definitely want this poster. But the other posters are also really, really fun. And if you're a fan of any of these franchises, this is going to be a really great collection item. You can frame it up, put it on your wall. They're not quite an 8.5 by 11, but they are big poster size, so not like small postcards like they were in Wilds Unknown. And then there's 6 promo cards, and they all have that Attack of the Vine stamp on them, and there's 1 from each ink. And so in every pre-release pack, there is a random one of these. So you're going to have to, trade with some friends maybe to get a whole collection of those and complete your set of promo cards from the Attack of the Vine pre-release. But now I do want to go ahead and open this, show you what's inside, and see which promo card and which poster that I got. So let's rip this guy open. I loved the pre-release events in Wilds Unknown. I love the lore symbol. And I am so, so glad that Disney Lorcana has brought this into the game. It was such a fun event to go to, and you get cards. And I just love everything about these pre-release boxes. So we've got the pre-release box, we've got some Up, look at, it's Winnie the Pooh, Honey Mage, or Honey Archmage, I think is his name. Vanessa, super fun. Okay, so inside, here's what you get. You got your 6 booster packs. Let's take these out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Love the packaging. Then we have our poster. Oh, I got it! Oh, I'm so excited! Oh, yay! Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, I am so excited that I got this one. It feels very silly to be this excited, but it's so beautiful. I love it so much. The vine is strong. This family is stronger, and it has all of them. It has everybody. Oh man, so good. And that has the vine, the lore symbol on the back. Oh, I'm so excited that I got this one. Rebecca's a happy girl. Okay. There's our poster, and we got our dice. These look fun. And these are, as far as I know, going to be the same dice that are in the Illumineers Trove. That's how it was in Attack of the Vine. So let's see here, 6, the 6 symbol is the lore, or the 6 side of the die is the lore symbol. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the lore symbol is going to be 6. So green and purple, cool color scheme there. Then we've got the rules, and this again is going to be for Pack Rush, I believe. Got a little story as well, but yeah, Pack Rush rules, which I think is great for especially new players. Obviously, if you go to a pre-release event, you could play it where you do 3 games of Pack Rush, where you open 2 packs each round, do 3 rounds, and you do a new game of Pack Rush each round. Or you could do sealed, where you build a deck from all 6, and that's what I'm going to do in a little bit. So there's our rules. And then the last thing, I wanted to save the promo card for last. Oh, we got Buzz Lightyear. Here he is. I love the metallic shiny finish of the logo. That's something new that they also started with these pre-release packs and these promo cards with the special framing, the stamp. Love it. So Buzz Lightyear, he's the Emerald Glimmer, but there's one from all 6 ink colors. So definitely I'm going to have to collect them all. But that's everything that you get. So you get this box and then it's reusable. You know, you can, and while you're doing your pre-release event, you can put your cards in here, dice, your rules, promo card, poster, and then of course your packs, which I think we should open. So let me clean up some of this stuff and get it out of the way. And then we're going to open these packs, take a look at what we've got, and then we'll get to building a sealed deck. Oh no. All right, I've got my packs and everything else is put away, and I want to start opening these and trying to sort a little bit for my sealed deck, because when I do sealed, I always do try to sort as I open just to save time. So that's how I'm going to open these cards. So it's a crazy way to rip through them, but this is what we're doing. I'm going to open all the packs at once, and I'm not even going to look. I'm not going to look yet, because when I'm doing a sealed event, you only have a certain amount of time to build your deck, and I want as much time as possible. And definitely seeing what you get in your packs is a lot of fun, but I don't go through them as slowly as I do as when I'm just opening packs for fun. So this is how I open them for a sealed event. You can open them however you like, but hopefully we'll get something exciting in here. We shall see. If I was going to say, what is my chase? That's a good question, actually. Obviously, the honey mages, the Winnie the Pooh and Piglet is super cute. I do like the turning red enchanted. That one's very good. But I'm not sure. I'll have to think about that. And these are puzzle pieces. I don't know what the puzzle is yet, so we'll take a look at that in a minute and see if we can piece together what our puzzle is. Okay, so now I have all my cards, and again, this is how I would do it for if I'm building a sealed deck. Is I'm going to sort by cost. So 6 is, I'm going to do 5, 6, and 7. Like 5 plus is all going to, or probably 6 plus is going to go in one pile. But otherwise, I'm just going to put these in cost order. Oh, Splody Head. Startle. I'm so excited about these new. Oh, I love this like synergy with resist. All right, I need to go through these a little faster, which, the Scream Canister, so fun. I'm still like getting used to these cards, so it's fun seeing them for the first time. Divine Entrance, Ominous Passageway. This one is very cool. Like the artwork on it, I love it. Ooh, legendary. I got a legendary Merida. The Wisp Conjurer. This character may enter play exerted to draw a card. We love that. And during your turn, whenever another character of yours enters play exerted, you may draw a card. We love drawing cards. So good. Yay, first legendary. All right, Ring of Stones. That is a 4 cost. 2, 3, 1, 4, 2. Oh, Madam Mim Bird. I'm still getting used to the cards. I haven't, the reveals all come out so quickly. So I'm like, some of these I don't think I've even really seen yet. So I got a rare and a super rare there. Pain. If I didn't have you. I love that this is a song card. So fun. The whole like meat hut with Cusco and Yzma and Kronk. And oh my gosh, that's so funny. Dash. Pad. Oh, here's a Maleficent. Potato. People are freaking out about the potato. People love the potato. Discarded Armor. This is a cool card. I actually really like that one. 3. I'm never not by your side. First 5 costs. A 6. 2. A foil rare. I love that the bunch of balloons is an item in the game. That is so fun. Besties Assemble. Ooh, a Mulan Floodborn Vineling. All right. Oh, there's a lot of ones. Wow. Okay. Buzz Lightyear. We still need Mrs. Nesbit. We need Mrs. Hey, look. It's our potato shift, Posey. I don't know if I'll put that in my sealed deck, but it's fun. Oh, yes! Rapunzel and Flynn Rider. This is one of the new team up legendary cards. This is so good. This card is so good. And I am very excited to play this. I don't know if it's going to be good in sealed. Yeah, it should be good in sealed. During your turn, whenever you discard a character. I don't know how much you'll be discarding, though, in sealed. But it's a cool card. And a quest for 2, so that's always nice. Lilo with support. Violet. Vineling Gaston. Belle. I love this Belle. She's great. You pay 1 less to shift on top of her. And there is a shift Belle and Beast character. Oh, there's the Mother Gothel, the one where you can play her from your discard. She's cool. All right. Captain Hook. Protective Aura. Powhatan Staff. Oh, we've got a temporary shift. Red Panda. Nice. That temporary shift is so interesting. Rare Merlin. And if I didn't have you foil. And again, I just sort it like this because it makes it easier for deck building to just like get things sorted into their costs like right from the start. He's so cute. He's adorable. Because, lore. Ellie. Man, these and Carl, that they go together. It's so cute. There's a lot of 2s, a lot of 1s. Put that thing back. Found it, or so help me. I love that that's a song. Not very many high cost characters. Ooh, one of our honeys. We got honey, more honey. 3, 5. This is a good one too. Ooh, I'm excited about this card. This card is very cool. Source of the Vine. Whenever an opposing character quests, not whenever your opponent quests, but anytime a character quests. So if they try to quest with multiple characters, I'm gonna gain a lore unless you pay. Love that. All right, there is a super rare up front. Do we get another legendary? It's another super rare. Okay. And it's the Vine with Floodborn Synergy. There actually are quite a few Floodborns. Okay, this is our very last card in here. Let's see if it's something cool. It is an epic. Okay. And it is, the Mother Gothel epic. Wow, that looks really cool. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but there's like the foiling, like the design in the background. That's really neat. That's really cool looking. I do like the epics. The epics are fun to collect and so much more feasible to collect all of them than the enchanted. So, all right. So now we have all of our cards sorted by cost. We did get some cool stuff, a couple legendaries, an epic, and I can't wait to build a deck. All right, before we get into building our deck for sealed, I thought it would be great to take a little break here and talk about what is sealed? What is it all about? And if you are a new player to Disney Lorcana, or maybe you're just new to what sealed is a limited format, and it's where you have the opportunity to open your packs and you build a deck there right on the spot in the time limit that your tournament organizer gives you. So that could be anywhere from 30 minutes, 40 minutes, sometimes a full hour, but you get 6 booster packs, and then you have to build a 40 card minimum deck, and there's no ink restrictions. So normally in core constructed, you are limited to the 2 inks, but in sealed, you can use everything, which makes it really fun, and you can have some cool interactions because of that. So I wanted to give you a few tips for building your deck if you're going to a pre-release event. So some general tips for you is that you really want to focus on mostly characters. If you can throw in any item, action, or song that helps with your overall strategy or with some of the things that we're going to talk about in a minute, then that's great. But your characters are what's going to help you win the game, right? It's going to be able to help you challenge your opponent's characters and help you quest for lore. Characters are what's most important. You also want to watch your curve, and I have a little cost curve breakdown over here for you. So you want fewer cards to be at that 1 cost, a little bit more at 2 cost, probably the bulk of your characters at 3 or 4 costs, and then a little bit less of your 5. And then I group the 6 cost and over all together, and then you just want to have a handful of those. And especially the 5 and 6 plus cards, If they are expensive, you want those cards to matter. I also don't recommend making them uninkable. So make sure if you put in some big ones that they are inkable. Speaking of ink, you want to make sure that you're hovering around the 6 to 8 ink mark. If you have to go up to 10, you can. You don't want to go anywhere above that. That is kind of like your max, that 25% mark. But really, I think 6 to 8 is a good spot. So be mindful of how many uninkable cards you're putting into your deck. And then, of course, you want to have fun, right? That's what we love about sealed events and pre-release events is getting together with our community and playing some fun games. So have some fun. I do want to give you some tips on what cards specifically you should look at to put in your deck. And you can use the acronym BREAD to help you out. Now, I did not come up with this, so credit goes to others out there in the community, in the limited community that have come up with this. But BREAD, BREAD, is a great way to help you remember what cards to look for as you're putting your deck together. So your B is your bombs, and those are like your game-changing cards, something that when you play it out on the board, it's gonna make a huge difference. It is a threat that your opponent is gonna have to answer, otherwise you could run away with the game. So those are definitely cards you wanna look out for, and that could be something that's just like a huge body, or somebody that quests for a lot of lore, or helps you draw a lot of cards. Like that could be a lot of things, but you really wanna be on the lookout for a game-changing card. The R is for removal. Removal is super important, and that is not just literally removing opponent's characters, which could be something that just banishes, a chosen opposing character, but removal is anything that slows down your opponent. So that could be a character with rush that can come in and challenge and get rid of a character. It could be a card that makes your opponent discard, or it could be a card that puts a bunch of damage onto opposing characters. So, or bounces a card from the board back to their hand, and messes up with their tempo. So anything that can slow down your opponent, those are good cards to have. E is for evasive, and evasive characters are really, really good in sealed because they are hard to answer. Evasive characters have to have either another character with evasive or alert, or a card that's evasive on your turn to answer it. So anytime you see a card with evasive written on it, that's an auto include for me always. And then it's always good to look for evasive answers. So even if it's not a character, if it's an action or a song or something that can help answer evasive characters, then that is really important. I will also throw in there hard to answer. Bodyguards are really good because it protects your other characters, and bodyguards can sometimes also be hard to answer. It makes your whole board difficult to answer, right? So bodyguard, also very good. Next is aggro, and that's just getting that lore. Anything that quests for 2 or more is great to include in your deck. So looking for characters that will help you get to your 28 lore as fast as possible. That is your A, your aggro, your aggressiveness in the game. And then your D of bread is draw, card draw. We want to draw cards. We want cards. Cards are good in Disney Lorcana, if you didn't know. So that is your tips for sealed. And now let's go back and dive in and see how I build my sealed deck. Before we do, though, quick disclaimer, I am not the best deck builder when it comes to sealed events. I am mostly in it for the fun. I try to stick to these general rules. I'm sure you'll tell me in the comments what cards I should have left out or put in to make my deck better, but I fully admit I'm not the best sealed deck builder, but hopefully you enjoy the deck that I put together. I got some good cards. It's a lot of fun, so let's get back into that video. All right, so for our 1 costs, one of the things that I want to look for is anything that might be evasive or bodyguard or questing for 2. Otherwise, I'm going to put it in like a maybe pile. Items I feel like are really hard in sealed unless they're like really, really good. Next character you play this turn enters play exerted and gains bodyguard. I'll put that in the maybe. 1, 3. I mean, that's probably a yes. Look at the top 4. You may reveal a character card named Kevin, or I'm going to say a no on that. Ooh. Oh, Bessie said this is like Be Our Guest. You look at the top 4, character comes into your hand, and the rest go on the bottom. Maybe. Choose a location. I don't think there was any locations that I got. If you discarded a card this turn, maybe. Potato, I don't know. I do have the Floodborn, like the shift potato, so maybe I keep it in there. She's just a 2/2, maybe. I mean, that's the same as like a 1/1, basically. I don't know if you like 2/2s or 1/3s better. Let me know. 1/1 evasive, yes. Another 2/2. Oh, a 2/2 that quests for 2. Oh, and when he quests, you banish him. I mean, getting 2 is all right? And these are all just like vanilla cards. Chosen character gets -3. I don't know if we want that. Your Floodborn. Okay, so we might have to do some Vineling synergy, but I'm going to leave these for now. That's one. Oh, let's take out. No, we'll leave all those. That's 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. That's probably enough, I think, there. And for now, we'll just leave that for now. I know that in sealed, if you don't have something on your first turn, it's not like the biggest deal. I'm going to say yes to Mother Gothel because you can play her from your discard. We'll see if there's any other ways that we can discard cards. Okay, Ellie is going to be a no because there's no location synergy. We'll just put Mother Gothel in maybe, I guess. Okay. Honey characters. We'll have to see how many honey characters we maybe have. Floodborn character synergy. So that's a maybe. Here, I'm going to put these down here because there's like specific synergy that I'm looking for. Whenever this character challenge, you gain a lore. Yes. Oh, another Mother Gothel. When you shift. Oh, okay. Well, there's no Malin Lee shifts, so that's going to be a no. I'm also going to say no to Belle because there's no shift. I'm going to say yes to the Floodborn. I think we're going to go Floodborn synergy here. Resist is good. Support is good. You can play a character with 1 cost for free. Maybe. I feel like that's good. If it's a honey card, I don't think we're going to have enough honey cards to make that worth it. Evasive, that's good. Piercing attack. Deal 2 damage to chosen character. This damage can't be reduced. I think that's a yes. Rush, yes. When you play this character, each player draws a card. Maybe. I'm going to say no to Scream Canister. And Diablo, your character's name Maleficent. I don't think there's enough synergy there. So, no, I don't. I think we're going to say no on the honey synergy. But Floodborn synergy, I think we might have enough cards to do some Floodborn synergy. So how many does that give us? Let's see here. These are actions, non-character cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then a couple actions. So we'll leave that for now. And go on to our 3 costs. So what you want to have though is like a nice curve, right? So I have a little bit of 1s, I have more 2s. I probably will have to cut this down. And then you want mostly probably 3s and 4s. And then you want some 5s and higher cost. So, all right. This is a honey. Are there any other honeys? When this character quests, yeah, so it is honey specific. So I'm going to say no to Port Eeyore. There is honey up here. I don't know. How many other honey characters? See, I think I just don't have enough honey characters altogether. So yeah, so honey is going to be a no. Whenever an opponent chooses character for an action or ability, they choose and discard a card. That's nice. And he quests for 2, 3, 2. I'm going to say yes on that. Chosen opposing character can't challenge and must quest if able. That's like a Heffalumps and Woozles ability on a body. You and another chosen player each draw 2 cards. It's giving your opponent cards too, so I don't know. Splody Head, 3/3, quest for 2. Yes. This character can't gain evasive. Interesting. But he's a 4/4, quest for 1. Maybe. 2/5. When you play this character, you may exert all cards in your inkwell, and then while they're all exerted, he has rush. 2/5. I mean, 2 is not a lot of strength, but 5 willpower. Another if I didn't have you. I'm going to put that down there with that one. I'm going to put him in the maybe. Darkwing Duck. When you play this character, you may deal 1 damage. Yes, absolutely. The Vine Entrance. The first time a Floodborn character, yeah, I think I'll put that in. And it is a location which I know can be, maybe so-so in sealed, but we're going to put it in. Another Splody head. Hey, yeah, I'm going to put in a second one as well. And then Abby, once during your turn, whenever you play a song, you may ready this character. I don't think I have enough songs to include Abby, so we're going to say no there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 characters and 1 location. We might have to put like both of these in. I'm going to say no on the song, though. I don't know. I'll leave them over there as a maybe. We might come back to it. All right, let's keep rolling along. I think I'm going to have to cut down on the 2 cost characters. I think I have too many. Okay, this is very cool. I don't know. Somebody will tell me in the comments, I'm sure, that I was wrong about this, but I'm not sure if spending 4 ink in limited format is worth it to put this card out. I think in core construct, like in regular constructed play, that will be very good, but I'm going to say no on the Source of the Vine. All right, put that thing back. Yes, return chosen character or item. Yes, I'm going to say that's singable, so that's, I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes to that. Mickey, 3/5, and he quests for 2. Definitely. When you play his character, you may draw a card from the bottom, and when he's banished, you put a card from your discard on the bottom. And he quests for 2. He is uninkable, but, Okay, Vineling, nice. Oh, this guy quests for 3. While I have no cards in hand, this character gains resist +2. That's going to be really good in limited because so often there's not enough card draw. And so having an ability that's triggered off of having no cards in hand, that's very, very good. I'm going to really quick see what other Floodborn characters. I only have 1. I thought maybe I had more. Whenever you play this or another, you may banish chosen item. But she just quests for 2. Alert, that's great for evasive answers. When you play this character, if you have panic, 5/3, I'm going to say maybe on that one. Okay. Oops. Oh, Charles Muntz. Sorry, I'm realizing that I'm like holding the cards way down here on the camera. Okay, so Charles Muntz, whenever you play an item synergy, Kevin, that's really specific. We're going to say no on that. Vine Pod, you may play a character's. I'm going to say no. Return up to 2 chosen characters, items, or locations. That is expensive. I'm going to put it in the maybe pile. Ring of Stones. Floodborn characters get +1 lore. I'm going to have to count how many Floodborn we have, but I'm going to put that as a yes for now because it's cool synergy. I'm going to say yes to Merida because card draw. I think that's good. Evasive, absolutely. And then when you play this character, you may remove up to 3 damage from chosen character of yours. And if you remove damage this way, put the top card of your deck into your inkwell, face down, exerted. So healing. I have too many 4-cost characters. I just know it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 characters. Oh boy. That's a lot. That's a lot. Plus a couple of non-characters there in 4 cost. It's going to be too many. I have a feeling it's going to be too many. And I know I've already discarded cards that I know I probably shouldn't have. Lumpy, yes. A 3/6 that can move damage. I'm going to say yes immediately. Remove up to 4 damage total from any number of your characters, and you gain 1 lore for each 1 damage removed that way. And it's a song. I'm not going to have a character sing it, though. I literally only have 2 characters, and then, possibly more, but I'm not going to put very many in. And I don't know that I'm going to have very many characters that hold damage to be able to really take advantage of that, so I'm going to say no. Whenever this character quests, so I think this would be good because if I can get it down, anytime it quests, you get to draw and discard, but then you can play the card from your discard. If it was a character, you can play it from the discard. So I'm going to say yes, and also 4/4, quest for 2. So let's put that one in. All right, Floodborn Shift. Oh man, I can put this on top of any Floodborn character. Again, I'm going to have to go through and see how many Floodborns I actually have, but this could be like one of those cool cards just to include because if I could get it down, it would be incredible. but I would never pay for 10, but even 7 is very expensive. But if I could get it down, like a 10/10 character that quests for 3, and it's inkable, right? So I'm like, maybe I just include it because I can. I don't know. Yep, Grandma Woo, we're going to say goodbye to. I do have the potato, right? Where did the potato go? Wait, didn't I have a potato? I've lost the potato. Wait, where was that? Okay, so here's my potato. So I guess that's the question is, do I put the potato in? I think maybe I do, just for fun. Potato shift 5, why not? Uninkable 6 cost, and more cards in your inkwell synergy stuff. I'm going to say no. Big bodyguard, yes. Cocoam. Should I marry Cocoam? I'm gonna include that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters that are 5 cost or more. That is not a lot. That is not a lot of big characters, but that's okay. All right, let's see again how many. Let's see here. Those are all our 4s. Actually, you know what I should do right now is I should just count how many cards this is total because we need 40 cards, okay? 39. Oh my gosh, I actually have 39. I have 39. I'm going to count again just to make sure. That is 39, but I need 40 cards. So I need to put something else in. Okay, so let's count how many uninkables that I have because that's something too. So 40 cards, I'm going to want like 10 cards maximum inkable. If I could get more like 6, that would be really good. So none here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only have 5 uninkables. That's awesome. Okay, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total 1 cost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 2 cost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 3 cost. 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 4 cost. Okay, so maybe I put another 3 cost in, or a couple 3 costs in, but take out a 2 cost. When you play songs, see, I don't have songs. I don't have honey synergy. These are the 1 costs. I don't want any more 1 costs. That I know for sure. Okay, these are all the 2 costs. See, I think I want to take out a 2 cost. So I'm not going to put any more 2 costs in. Maybe I put, gosh, I don't think I put these big ones in. Maybe I put another 4 cost in because once you get up to 4 ink and then because you're going to be top decking a lot probably, you're going to want to be top decking pretty good characters that are like good strength and willpower, like good stat lines, maybe quest for a lot. So I think probably putting in something in the 4 cost slot will be better. So let's look here at what we got. So I'm going to put the 3s down. We don't want an action or an item. You've only got 2 options here. We got a 5-3. That's good. Or we've got a 3-4 that quests for 2. What is his whole ability? So if you play items, no, whenever he quests, look at the top. If it's a character named Kevin, you can reveal it. Otherwise, put it on the top or bottom. I don't think I want to do that. But, a 5-3 is a nice stat line for being able to challenge some other bigger characters. So I think that I'm going to put in Pain. Okay, I guess I could put in another 3 cost character and take out a 2 cost. So let's see what these other 3 costs. I only have 2. This is Honey Synergy, which doesn't make sense. And this is Songs, also doesn't make sense. 2, 4, 3, 3. Maybe I just leave it. I don't know. I think maybe I just leave it. I think that's 40 now. Let's count again. That is 40. Okay. There's one more thing that I want to check, and that is the number of Vineling characters that I actually have, because I have some of those cards, especially these two locations that are specific, like Vineling synergy. So I've got one there, and then this is also Vineling synergy as well. One there. So that's two. Let's see. None there. Maybe I just have way less than I thought I did. That's going to change things. That is going to change things. 3, 4. And I don't think that any of these are. No, but I do have the Vine that is, he's Floodborn, but it doesn't count as like Vineling synergy. So this is Floodborn characters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5 Floodborn Vinelings. I don't think that's enough, you guys. I think there's still good characters to leave in, but I mean, they are all, except for this one. This is uninkable. But the other ones, these other two that have Vineling synergy, or Floodborn synergy, I should say. The Floodborn synergy is good. There are 5 characters, which isn't a lot, but also location with 7 willpower, gaining 1. Gain evasive, if they're out, like, they're both inkable. Maybe I just take this one out since it's uninkable and look at adding in something else. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Let's take a look through again. I'm sure you're going to let me know in the comments what you think I should take out. Okay, I don't want any more 2 cost. I mean, even if I take this out, I think I would just put something in at a different cost. So I definitely don't want any 2 or 1 cost things. So I'm going to take all of those and just put them over here upside down. No, we do not want any of those things. So she's a 3/3, a 2/4. I don't want a large 6 cost uninkable character. I don't think that this is going to be good either. Oh, this is Sing Together. I didn't think about that, you guys. I'm Never Not By Your Side is Sing Together. Up to 4 damage total from any number. So, okay, let me think about this. I think this might be good to put in. Because if you had like 1 damage on this character, 2 damages on that character, 1 damage on this character, and like then you sing together, remove all that damage, and then you would gain that lore. I think that's good. I think I changed my mind on that one. I'm going to put it in. I kind of like this, but I also don't want to give my opponent cards. So I'm not going to do that. Charles Muntz, maybe the Narrow Escape is a good option because it's just like, I don't know. It is inkable though. I'm going to leave it as maybe. This definitely no. Source of the Vine, I don't know, maybe. Oh, all the 1 cost character, all the 1 cost stuff can go. Nope, we don't want any of that. None of that. Don't want Ring of Stones. Okay, so now we're back here with just a few more options. Okay, and then we have the question here of, do we want this protective aura? I'm going to say no because there's only 5 of them. It only lasts for 1 until the start of your next turn, so no. Okay. All right, so how many? Now I've lost track. How many cards do I have now? Okay, let's count again. 39. I'm back to 39 again. Okay, so we definitely have to put at least 1 in. And I think maybe between all of these guys, even though he is not huge. He's 4 costs, but quests for 2. I'm going to put Charles Munson. His ability isn't going to help us, and I'm going to put him in over adding either Eeyore or Abby. So now we are at exactly 40. So now I have these other 2 cards that I could maybe swap in for something. Narrow Escape. It's just a lot of ink to spend on an action, and it's 2 chosen characters, items, or locations, but they have to be cost 2 or less. I'm going to say no. And then the Source of the Vine. I'm considering it, actually. I'm considering the Source of the Vine. Sometimes it does end up being a little bit of a lore race in Sealed. And then you can pay 2 even to just gain a lore every turn. And if somebody doesn't have item removal, like if you don't have a character to play, or if you're like top decking and you have 4 ink or 5 ink and you can only play 1 character, or you don't, I think that you can make good use of the Source of the Vine. I think you actually could. Okay, so I'm gonna keep that one. And now I think because of that, I'm gonna take out the Vine entrance, because I think this Source of the Vine is going to be harder for somebody to remove than this. They can just challenge in for 7. It might take a few characters or a couple turns for them to do it, which does keep them from questing. They have to use resources to do it. Or do I just play 41 cards? That's crazy. Okay, I'm going to count one more time. 41. Yep, so that is 41. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be 5 if I have this in. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to take this out, and I'm going to leave the Source of the Vine in. And that's my 40. Okay, there are my 40 cards, including a potato. That can shift into a scary vampire potato posy. I think there's some good stuff in here, though, and I'm excited to play with some other Illumineer friends, so stay tuned for that. If you want to get your hands on one of these pre-release boxes, of course, remember that pre-release for Attack of the Vine is coming on July 17th, and you can check the Ravensburger Play Hub, tcg.ravensburgerplay.com, to find a pre-release event near you. I promise you, it's a ton of fun, and even if you don't feel super confident in deck building, you just go throw some things together and have fun with your friends. You get to open packs, and hopefully you'll hit something good, get an epic or enchanted in there, or maybe even an iconic, who knows. But I promise, pre-release is tons of fun, so definitely head down to your local game store to do that. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe, do all the things, and stick around here with me for more Disney Lorcana, and as always, happy questing.